postgame, as we'll get his thoughts following Virginia prevailing 64-58. Coach, you look at this game, and obviously a difficult night shooting the ball from outside, but outside of that, your thoughts on the execution level of your basketball team, which seemed like it was quite high throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, I thought that the staff did an incredible job of trying to distinguish what adjustments that we could make so that it wouldn't be a massacre like it was in Charlottesville. Quick turnaround. A lot's been thrown at our guys this past week. I thought that how they handled Sunday was as good as I've ever seen. I thought from start to finish, in many respects, we executed as well on both ends of the floor as we ever have. And so incredibly thankful for the opportunity to have a front row seat next to these coaches and next to the players. I thought that they were superb.
Really had no practice time, but yet this afternoon at the shoot around, you went through the slip screens and whatnot, getting the ball to the nail. Just did a great job in the first half there, getting 20 points in the paint. And they kind of took that away a little bit in the second half, defended that a little bit better. But for the game, you had 38 points in the paint. That's pretty remarkable when you think about it with that pack line defense.
Yeah, I think it's the statistically on the numbers that matter. I think that they're the third best defense in the country and the fifth best offense. So you're stressed out, obviously, from start to finish. And it's minuscule, the adjustments that you can make in hopes that it will impact the game. And I think the adjustments that we made in many respects were right.
Yeah, it seems like, Coach, a game tonight, and we've talked about tough shooting nights before where it's just kind of you have to keep doing what you're doing, obviously, and eventually good shooters will make shots. It seemed like beyond that, though, Jonathon Kabongo with some energized minutes in the second half. Kerry Blackshear continues his torrid play over the last month or so. Just, I guess what I'm trying to say is a ton of positives to take out of a loss, as odd as that is to say.
Sure. I should have played Mully in the first half. I apologize to him for that. I thought the minutes that he played in the second half were really important. Really good drive, really good defensive rebound again in traffic. That was a mistake on my part, not playing him early. I thought 58 balls that we shot, 3 of them were bad against a team that's as potent as they are defensively. That ratio is very good. The shots that we shot were the shots that we wanted to shoot. Other than those 3.
Coach, there was 2 flagrant fouls that were called on your team and kind of got similar there. KJ kind of got thrown down. What were just your thoughts on that or the explanation? Any at all?
You'd have to talk to the people that are above me. I got 4 kids, 2 of them are in high school, and I'm going to do right and try to help them go to college if they want. I've learned so much from who we play, when we play, where we play, and who calls the game. And I know that I never win any political votes, but I've been studying it, and it's I've learned a lot. And so you would have to – I know you can't talk to the officials, but I think Coach asked for it and Coach got it, so it worked out good.
Coach, I've noticed something with Kerry Blackshear over the last few games, and you've talked about how you're running things through him, obviously, and he's kind of become the point guard of this team in many respects. But when you run that nail series through him and he can actually kind of take the ball, be the guy with the ball, and also the screener at the same time, it seems like it's opening up a ton of different avenues for the offense.
Trying to figure out how he can dribble it and then pass it to himself and then make the decision. He'll end up being a better coach than any kid that I've ever coached. His brain is at a very, very high level. If he took the IQ test, he would be a Mensa after the first test. He is off the chart smart. It's easy to tell his basketball IQ, but that's who he is as a person. He's fast twitch brain, doesn't get caught up in a lot of negative emotion. He's grown up a lot in his EQ, and for sure in the last 6 games, he at least gives us a chance. And as I mentioned to you one other time, I think that it speaks to who the other guys are that are in uniform that they're accepting of the fact that we need to get the ball to him in different spots in order to help our team.
You talked about getting effective minutes off the bench, and I know you touched on Jonathon Kabongo a little bit. Chico, how about the play he made right before the half there?
Big play, wasn't it?
Yeah, gave you an energy bucket there right before the half.
Big play. We've asked so much of all of those 8 guys that played. And, you know, those 3 that didn't start played 20 combined minutes. Out of 200, you don't think that matters, but specific to the margin in this game and what we've been through this week and what we've been through over the last 6 games, man, those minutes are really big. And I think our team, for sure those 3 guys, but our teams continued to morph, and they're trying to be more efficient and they're trying to be more effective. And I just have so much respect for how they're going about their work.
Last one for head coach Buzz Williams as Virginia wins tonight 64-58. And I don't want to make the comparison that basketball is life and death, coach, as I offer this, but the old adage goes, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It seems like as you sit here with 4 regular season games to go and then what's to come in the postseason, that this is a team that's been through a lot. They seem very callous. They seem very tough. They seem to be kind of right where you would want them to be this time of the year.
Well, I've had the opportunity to learn so much from our staff, from their diligence and how conscientious they are about trying to find ways to put our guys in the best possible position. You know, and if you rewind, I heard last night on TV that we've fallen apart since 5 has gotten hurt, and that's why I don't watch TV. It just happened to be on as I was going into my closet. But I think what I've learned the most, though, Lays, is how I can be a better parent. Because for these kids to have been through, if you were to rewind to Labor Day and look at all of the things that have been out of our control and how they've handled it, it has to be, you have to go back further for their response to be what it is. And I think when I go back further, because of the opportunity I've had to build relationships with their family, it just speaks to who raised them. And for them to have the callous is a really good word, for them to have the resilience that they have.
Well, Coach, I know we're eager to take those next 4 steps with you in the regular season as well and see what's ahead for this program. We'll let you get out of here on that one tonight.
Thank you.
But again, tremendous energy and effort from the Hokies tonight, along with execution, but not enough as they fall 64-58. We'll take a pause right there, get back into some of those individual numbers that we were looking at with our thanks to head coach Buzz Williams.